المخلصين له الدين ولو كره الكافرون وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلق محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وأهل بيته وذريته أجمعين وبعد. Alhamdulillah, امروز روز سوم ماه مبارک رمضان سال 1444. The 23rd, we have completed 23rd days of the month of Ramadan 1444. So we are in 24th night 24th of the month of Ramadan. Last 10 nights of the month of Ramadan, inshallah, we are almost getting closer to the end, and this is no more than 1 week. So this is the last week of the month of Ramadan, inshallah. So you see how fast it went. We inshallah try our best. If we didn't do good in the beginning of Ramadan, the middle of Ramadan, try to end it with good terms, inshallah. So try our best to end something, and the ending is very important in Islam. That إنما الأعمال بالخواتيم. So the ending is going to determine the future of a person. That, how you end your life, how you end your work, how you end your month, your ibadah. So the way it is important to start, to continue, but it is also more important how to end it. A person might be good in starting a project, an act of worship, but he may not be good in ending that one properly. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept from us what we have offered with all shortcomings. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give cure and heal to our those brothers and sisters who are not feeling well, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to mercify those brothers and sisters who passed away, and we ask Tonight we'll talk about the remaining of those gates of paradise that we say, that the gates of paradise and also the gates of the hellfire. So may Allah save us from the hellfire. But we say that the gates of the paradise, 8 gates, and those gates are named after the actions, and people will be entering those gates, those who are good in those actions. So those لا يدخلوا من باب إلا أهل العبادة الخاصة به. So those people of the ibadah, that person that who were that very good in that ibadah, they will enter from that gate. Takriman lahum, that's an honor for them. Allah honored them in that case to give them a special gate, Bab al-Rayyan, Bab al-Sadaqah, generosity that a person shows during the month of Ramadan. And also we said Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam will be the first person who enters Jannah. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam will be the first person who enters Jannah. And also during the month of Ramadan it will open, Monday and Thursday it will open. And also when you are making wudu, after wudu you do excellent wudu, and then you are forgiven, and you enter any gate of the Jannah that you want. And in this hadith, Prophet ﷺ said, "Man anfaqa zawjayn fi sabilillah." Those who spend zawjayn. Zawjayn means sinfayn, 2 categories, 2 things of the same quality. 2 things. If someone spend for the sake of Allah, nudiya fil jannati ya Abdullah. So he will be called in fil jannah ya Abdullah hada khayrun. This is good. So what you got, this is a good act of ibadah. But if you pay 2 things, spend 2 things in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, those 2 things that you pay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept those, and that would be called from Jannah, Ya Abdullah hada khayr. فَمَنْ كَانَ مِنْ أَهْلِ الصَّلَاةِ فَدُعِيَ مِنْ بَابِ الصَّلَاةِ. If you are from the people who are very passionate about Salah, so that you will be called from the gates, from the gate of Salah. And من كان من أهل الجهاد دعي من باب الجهاد. The one who is from belong to the people who are mujahideen and who are striving and struggling in the path of Allah, they will be called from that gate, the gate from where mujahideen entered. And also من أهل الصدقة. Sadaqah is also so important. Charitable causes are so important in Islam, that they have also specifically have a gate, special gate to the people of sadaqah, those who help those who donate, those who establish those institutions which are beneficial to the community, to the Muslims and to the non-Muslim alike. And also Babu Siyam, Babu Rayyan, that which is for the people of fasting people. And as we said, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu, when he said, Ya Rasulullah, everybody will be called. Is that always necessary that everybody will be called from one of the gates? One of the gates will call someone. Is there possibility that a person might be called from all these gates? So, see, there is like speciality of a person, but a person is so encyclopedic that he is special, has specialty in every major, in every field, in salah, in siyam, in zakah, in hajj, in jihad, and everywhere he is in forefront. So that person will be called from one gate or from all these gates. Then Prophet ﷺ said he could be called from all these gates, and I hope that وَأَرْجُ أَن تَكُونَ مِنْهُمْ, and I hope that you are one of them. One of those people that will be called Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu. One of the people who will be called from multiple gates. Not only one gate, from multiple gates you will be called. As I give the example, a person is applying to several colleges, several schools, medical schools, special schools, that he hear from them like 10, 15 of them. They call him, come, we accepted, we invite you and we offer you an admission. And there are people, they just want for one of them to be called. At least one, if not, then the continental USA, they will go to Caribbean or somewhere else. But if they stay here and one of them they answer, they will be very happy. Regardless where it is, in East Coast, in West Coast, in South and North, but the school, medical school called him. But if there are major medical school calling him, several of them, so that's a great honor. So that is the case with those people who are good in sadaqah, good in salah, good in siyam, good in all these, and they will be called from different gates of Jannah. On the other hand, the contrary, that there are 7 gates of hellfire. Hellfire has gates too. And they have the guard too. The guard of the hellfire is Malik. That's the name of the angel called Malik. وَإِنَّ جَهَنَّمَ لَمَوْعِدُهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ. Jahannam is their place, their abode, promised to them that they will enter. لَهَا سَبْعَةُ أَبْوَابٍ. So for Jahannam, there are 7 gates. لِكُلِّ بَابٍ مِّنْهُمْ جُزْءٌ مَقْسُومٌ. For every gate there is a portion, has been specific. So a specified portion for every gate, that from this gate, that many people and this type of people will enter from those. And then related to this ayah, and Imam al-Qurtubi, he mentioned a narration from Ali ibn Abi Talib radiallahu anhu, and he said, هل تدرون كيف أبواب جهنم? Do you know how the gates of Jahannam are? العياذ بالله منها. فقلنا مثل أبوابنا. It is like our gates that we wait for our homes and lodging. He said, no. هي هكذا فوق بعض. زاد الثعلبي وضع إحدى يديه على الأخرى. So they are like this. One on the top of other. Jahannam is like this. One on the top of several stories like that. So وإن الله وضع الجنان على الأرض والنيران بعضها فوق بعض. So Jannah is flat on land. So that is very wide open, and the gates are very wide. But the Jahannam, they are on the top of each other. So فوق بعضها فوق بعض فأسفلها جهنم. So the lowest one is called Jahannam. And وفوقها الحطمة. وما أدراك ما الحطمة. نار الله الموقدة. That's another name for Jahannam, or another level of Jahannam. وفوقها سقر. سقر. سقر is also named. وفوقها الجحيم. And then on top is Jahim. وفوقها لظى نزاعة للشوى. إنها لظى نزاعة للشوى. وفوقها السعير. And on the top of that there is Sa'ir. وفوقها الهاوية. الهاوية is on the top of it. That is Hawiya. So these are the names of the different gates of the hellfire that they put on the top of each other. And Ibn Abbas said that these Jahannam, Sa'ir, Lada, Hatama, Saqar, Jahim, Hawiya. So there are the they are on the top of each other, and the difference between each of them is like 70 years. 70 years how they are. So the lowest and the deepest of them. So they depend on their actions and their deed and how they were. So that would be. May Allah save us. وَكُلُّ بَابٍ أَشَدُّ حَرًّا مِنَ الَّذِي يَلِيهِ 70 مرة. 70 مرة. 70 times. Every level is more hard than the other one. So 70 مرة. 70 times. So 70 is the number in Arabic used mostly for exaggeration. So if you want to exaggerate something, you say 70 مرة. سواء استغفرت لهم أو لم تستغفر لو استغفرت لهم 70 مرة. It doesn't mean if you did 71 that Allah will accept that one. But 70, the number 70 in Arabic language is used for exaggeration. So anything that you want to exaggerate, like today some people say millions or gazillion time or million time. Back then that was the number to use in Arabic language for that. Anyways, Alhamdulillah, we coming to the end of the month, and we are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not to deprive us from the Jannah, and also we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us from the hellfire. And this is وَلِلَّهِ عُتَقَاءُ فِي رَمَضَانِ فِي كُلِّ لَيْلَةٍ مِّن رَمَضَانِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has the utaqa, those who He saves. Allah saves during the month of Ramadan from the hellfire, and that is every single night. It's not only for one time in the whole month, but in every single night Allah saves a lot of people from the hellfire. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us from those people during the month of Ramadan, inshallah. And as we started, inshallah, this month related to generosity of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, especially in the month of Ramadan, and we have a goal for our second phase of the Masjid, inshallah. And that second phase is very soon, inshallah, will start, and the plan has been submitted. So we are raising funds for that. And today we started, and we reminded you in the beginning of Ramadan, and today in the Jummah prayer we did, inshallah, after fourth prayer we also asked brothers and sisters to donate. Please, this is the month of generosity. أجود ما يكون في رمضان. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam will be the most generous in the month of Ramadan. He is the most generous of all, but he will be most generosity will have no limits during the month of Ramadan. So inshallah, after fourth prayer we will have some fundraising for the second phase, inshallah, and also to take advantage. These are the nights that you stay awake. Staying awake, this is the practice of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When he came to the last 10 nights of the month of Ramadan, he will be staying awake and praying prayers. And that's why the i'tikaf or qiyamul layl, ihya'ul layl, to stay awake during the night, that is one of the most important characters of the last 10 nights of the month of Ramadan. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he never completed fasted any month except the month of Ramadan. And he never stayed awake any nights to the end except the last 10 nights of the month of Ramadan. He will stay, not only he will stay awake, also he will awaken his family too. So the last 10 nights, so list وَقَلِيلًا مِنَ اللَّيْلِ مَا يَهْجَعُونَ. قَلِيلًا كَانُوا قَلِيلًا. This is the characteristics of those people, of the believers, that what is their characteristic? قَلِيلًا مِنَ الْكَانُ قَلِيلًا مِنَ اللَّيْلِ مَا يَهْجَعُونَ. And they will be sleeping very less during the last 10 nights. وَبِالْأَسْحَارِ هُمْ يَسْتَغْفِرُونَ. And during Sahar time, Sahar is just before Fajr. This is Sahar time, Suhoor. When we are eating Suhoor, that is Istighfar in that time. وَفِي أَمْوَالِهِمْ حَقٌّ لِلسَّائِلِ وَالْمَحْرُومِ. And their amwal and their wealth, there is right for other people too. Don't you think that whatever you have in your bank account or your personal accounts, so these are strictly is yours. So there are other people, they have rights in it. So you have to share with other people, and that is the month of generosity, the month of Ramadan, to help others and to help your institutions in the Masjid. Inshallah, we will be asking about that after prayer.